What's up guys? The prop mover device recently came out, and you can do some really cool stuff with it. Like this. And so I attempted to make a very small mini event, to hopefully inspire you guys and to show you how easy it is to use. Now quickly before we begin, you can use code NovaJay if you want to show some extra support. Thank you to everybody who has been using it, it really does help out with the channel. But let's not use up too much time, on with the video. Allow me to run you through the plan. We will use the prop mover to move this drill, and then make it drill through a terrain wall leaving a tunnel which wasn't there before. We're gonna do this by having 4 wall terrain pieces which will have prop manipulators on, and will be hidden once the drill hits the terrain wall, leaving the tunnel opening piece left, giving the illusion that it does through the terrain wall. So let's get straight into building this. Before I started on any mechanics, I needed the terrain that the drill was going to dig through. So we have this exterior terrain, and then the drill's tunnel. Next up the mechanics. Okay, so this button activates the event. It causes this drill to start moving with the mover device, and I've used a sequencer and timed when the drill hit the terrain, and placed a trigger at that time to then remove the wall pieces with prop manipulators. It sounds confusing, but once you understand basic channel stuff, the prop mover and manipulator devices are insane together. So here's the mini event so far. I hit the button and the drill moves. This button activated the sequencer and so the walls will now disappear. I need to change some settings on the mover though so that the drill doesn't stop on collision, and doesn't destroy other props. So back to work. Next up I finished off the terrain and began to decorate the tunnel. I expanded the tunnel to make it a bit more interesting to explore once the drill dug through it. The reason I'm making the build is to hopefully inspire the people who are scared of using mechanics. And to show them how easy they can be if you learn the basics. I have no mechanic skill, but I figured out that if the button activates channel 1, I can make the drill move on channel 1 too. And there's a whole range of crazy stuff you can do if you combine prop manipulators and prop movers together. I added some nature over the terrain, before decorating the inside of the tunnel. I added some stalactites. Rocky rubble from the drill. Vines and plants. And also some cool looking ores. And to make the mini event a bit more interesting, I placed some trees as obstacles for the drill to knock over. How it works is this tree is shown, and hides when triggered, whereas this tree is hidden, and shows when triggered. And the same applies for these smaller trees. I just timed how long it took for the drill to reach them, and placed the triggers accordingly on the sequencer. And with that said, that ends the building process. Here is the final product. Here's the area of terrain which our drill is going to dig through. Here are the obstacles, and here is the main drill. I'll press the button and let the event start. And now we're left with this really cool tunnel cave area in the terrain. I know it's nothing crazy, but this wasn't possible to this quality in creative until this prop mover device released, and it really will change creative forever. And that ends this video. Again, I do hope that this video can act as inspiration for anyone who wants to either mess around with the prop mover, or even wants to use devices for the first time. If I put more hours into this build, I could have the drill stop here, hide it, and have a new drill show facing this way, and have it dig through more terrain. The sky is the limit and you can get really creative with this device. So if you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.